Hello folks, this is a lesson to review the prepositions of time and place. In particular, we are talking about in, on and at that can be used both as a preposition of time and preposition of place. So as you know, a preposition is a link between two parts of the phrase, like nouns and pronouns, subject or nouns and objects in a sentence, okay? They introduce what we call a prepositional phrase. So the part introduced by the preposition is the prepositional phrase, okay? Like Tao was at the doctor's office. At the doctor's office is the prepositional phrase. Okay, as first, we're gonna review the preposition of time, and in particular, we talk about at, in, and on. Okay, so what is the difference, and when we have to use them in different situations? So when we talk about hours, like 8, 7:30, 1:15, 10:30, like this example, we use at, so at 8, at 7:30. We use at also to talk about meals time, like meal times, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, okay? And we use at as well to talk about these parts of the day, noon, night, midnight. And I would also add that we use at to talk about the weekend. So we say at the weekend, okay? So it's the period of time to distribute 3 days, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is at the weekend, okay? We also use at to talk about periods of holidays, like Christmas period, those 15 days of holidays we as teacher have during in that period. We call that at Christmas. We say at Christmas, okay? So to talk about the period of time, the period for the holidays. At Easter is the period of Easter's holidays, okay? Let's move to in. In is for specific times. So in a day, in a month, in a season, or in a year. We talk about when we say 2000, we are in 2025. We say we are in 2025. Last year was 2000. We were in 2024. Okay, so it was in 2024. We are in March. Okay, we are in winter right now. Quite soon to move to spring, so we are entering in spring season in I think next week, yeah, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so in is to talk about months, seasons, year, okay. On, we move to on is for days and dates, okay? So when we talk about days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And to talk about dates, okay? Tomorrow it's gonna be, tomorrow is on the 14th of March, okay? The 15th, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is on 15th of March. I'm gonna hang out with my friends, okay? As I told you before, we use at to talk about the festivities period, I mean holidays. But if we have to talk about the day, like Christmas Day, we say on Christmas Day. So we can say at Christmas holidays, okay? But on Christmas Day. This is very important. So for dates and days, we say on, okay? On Tuesday, on Saturday. And that's it. Okay, these are the main preposition of time. I wanted to do this exercise alone, okay? You can what you have to do is just read the sentence. You already have the solution, I mean the one that is the right one. I want you to say why, yourself, okay? So as in this case, for example, I drink a glass of warm milk to help me sleep at night. As we said before, is a specific time. Okay, so we said at night we use, with night we use at. Okay, so I want you to say why this one is the right one, one is the right one in this case. Okay, that's the exercise I want you to do. And next one, it's a practice exercise. You have to complete the sentences using the right preposition. Okay, so try to challenge yourself and understand if you put the right preposition in the right place. That's it for the prepositions of time. Let's move to the prepositions of place. As I told you, we are just considering these three prepositions right now because we are comparing at, in, on, if used as prepositions of time or a place, okay? But of course, as prepositions of place, we have many others. For instance, we have behind, we have below, over, above, in the middle of, among. Okay, we have many other prepositions of place. But let's look at this first, okay, these three, and maybe next time I'm gonna send you something about the other prepositions, maybe just an exercise to review them, okay? So we use at as a preposition of place to talk about specific addresses. I mean, you have to talk about your address, okay? So with the number of the house, with the name of the street, the city, and the country, at 50 Salt Street in Berlin, Germany, okay? So when you talk about specific addresses, you have to use at, okay? Okay, in. We use in to talk about lands areas, so towns, countries. In Italy, I live in Rovigo. I live I live in Europe, okay? Continents. So when we talk about towns, countries, states, and continents, we use in. On is for names of the streets. Pay attention because here you have an address and here you have the name of the street. So just the name of the street, okay? So if you say just Salt Street, on Salt Street there's a very nice shopping, okay? But I live at 55 Salt Street in Berlin, okay? That's the difference between these two, okay? Here you use just names of, to talk about names of the streets, and here you have a precise address. Okay, we use at to talk about general location or points in space, like at the corner, at the airport, at the restaurant, at the bus stop, at the cafe. We use in to talk about, to say you are inside a space, okay? So a room inside the room. Is for inside, so inside the garden, inside the house, inside the water, okay? In means inside. On is on a surface, but you touch the surface. On is sopra con contatto, ok? So you touch the surface, is on the table. Se una cosa è appoggiata sopra il tavolo, you can say on the table. Se la cosa invece è tipo lampadario sopra, ok? Is over the table, ok? Senza contatto. Con contatto is on appoggiata. Okay, let's move to the next. Maybe. Okay, so at is for meeting, place, event, or target, like at a party, at the movies. Okay, this is nice. At the movies means al cinema is another way to say you can go to the cinema or at the cinema, okay? You are at the cinema, scusate, preposition of place, okay? I'm at the cinema or I'm at the movies, è la stessa cosa. I'm at the conference, I'm at the village. Print medium, like in the book, it's like inside, no? In the book, in the magazine, in the newspaper. I read this news in the yesterday's newspaper, okay? A general vicinity, I like this word. Electronic medium, okay. On coast, on the coast, on the river, on the road, on the small island, on the beach, on left, on right, on live, right, on the television, on the internet. It's in the internet, okay? It's in the television, in the internet, in the radio. I'm sorry, on the radio. Ok, è lo stesso esercizio che c'era da fare prima, so the same exercise as before, you do it again. And what you have to do is just to say why this is the right preposition in this case. The party is at Anna's house is a precise place. So when we have a precise place, we use at, okay? So I want you to say to yourself why this is the right preposition. So that's it. It's a short lesson, short review of prepositions of time and place, in particular at, in, and on. See you. Bye. Thank you.